Well, welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you for having us.
It's such a pleasure to have you here. And first, I'd like for you to tell me a little bit about your role with the Novant Health Foundation Brunswick Medical Center. And how about this golf tournament that's going on?
Sure. Well, I feel like we're a liaison between the hospital and the community. And by the golf tournament, we will be supporting different functions that the foundation is going to do.
So that's just one of the many things that you're going to do.
Yes.
Well, I know that this is a side job for both of you. So tell me a little bit about yourself, Randy. What is it that you do now that you're retired?
Well, I am retired from local government here in Brunswick. And own my own business. I do disaster management and have enjoyed that and enjoyed the opportunity to work with the foundation.
And how about you, Peg?
I'm retired. I live in Lockwood Folly, where the golf tournament will be, and I enjoy working with the foundation because I feel like we're helping the community.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Well, we're here today to talk about the foundation and one of its upcoming events. As we already mentioned, it's the golf tournament. But before we talk about the event, let's talk about the purpose of the foundation just a little bit. Randy, can you...
Well, I think Peg mentioned it earlier about being a liaison between the hospital foundation and the community. But we also want to make sure that we're carrying out the mission of the hospital and reaching the community in trying to come up with programs that would assist the hospital community.
And when you have events like this, then you raise funds toward those, those missions. Is that correct?
That is correct.
So let's talk about some of the projects that the foundation is planning and currently working on. Peg, do you want to start with that?
Well, one is a wellness. We're doing a wellness for the mothers and for the children of the community. We want the mothers to be able to have the information when they're pregnant, to be able to get all their medications, and to breast nurse more than they are now. And for the children, I believe the obesity is very high here, so we're helping with that.
Okay, and Randy, I understand there's some sort of a garden going in at the hospital?
We do. We have a garden area that we're working on with the hospital in conjunction with the volunteer group of the hospital to give everyone an area to go to outside of the care environment. And hopefully this summer it will be completed. And people will be able to enjoy that.
So it's sort of a healing and respite area
that
for
is
folks,
correct.
Just to get away from it all. And will there be places for folks to eat and just sort of relax out there?
Both. You'll be able to have an area to go to for quiet time if you need it, or eating as well. So it's a combination. It's a very well orchestrated area that will work well for both environments.
Sounds lovely. I can't wait to see it.
Oh, I think
this
we're
summer,
all waiting to see it this summer.
Well, that sounds really neat. And so to raise money to make all these things happen, I understand there's a golf tournament. So that's what we're really here to talk about. Tell me a little bit about the golf tournament, Peg.
Okay, the golf tournament will be on a Friday, September 20th.
Okay.
And hopefully it won't rain, but if it does, it'll be held on Saturday, September 21st.
Oh, so the rain date is just the next day.
Yes.
Okay.
It is. And it's a gunshot, and it's captain's choice.
What time is the gunshot?
At 8:30 in the morning, but you're
welcome. Is that like shotgun, gunshot?
Shotgun start.
Yeah.
Shotgun start at 8:30?
Yeah. And you can welcome to come around 7 o'clock. There'll be a buffet breakfast, and you sign up, and there'll be mulligans to buy. And
well, tell me, is this the first one?
No, this is the second.
Second one?
Yes.
So let's talk about how this all works. How do people sign up? Is it a team or an individual, Randy?
You can sign up both. We have teams, individuals, and we have sponsorships.
We still have sponsorships available?
We have sponsorships still available, and they range from $5,000 to $250,000. We would love to see more sponsors from the community involve themselves within the foundation and support the foundation through this golf tournament.
Sure. Now, I assume there's prizes to win. Am I correct?
That is correct.
Yes, you are.
So how many teams will place? I mean, how many, is it like first, second, and third?
Yes, yes, we have first, second, and third.
Or place
And
teams?
yes, we do.
And then we have the hole-in-one.
Okay.
Closest to the pin.
Okay.
We also are going to have some different things.
Closest to the line.
Closest to
and
the
then
line.
And a putting competition as well.
Oh,
Hole
so
in
does
one.
that, the putting competition, does that run at the same time as the golf tournament, or is that before?
Yes, it's in between hole number 18 and hole number 1. You stop and they let you putt there. It's free.
Oh, okay.
Yes, each team can stop there. It's lots of fun.
Okay. What else should the golfers know about that day? Talk to me about food and stuff like that.
Well, I'll be glad to help you out on the food.
Yeah, you're the
Aaron.
eater. Okay, well,
You
tell
know,
me about food.
One of the biggest things that we heard from last year was the buffet luncheon that was provided after the
I
golf
heard it was
tournament.
awesome.
Oh my gosh, the caterer that was involved in it actually prepared ribs and chicken right there on
Right
the
there?
grill.
Wow, that's awesome.
And there was more food than anyone could eat. And
Ribs and chicken, right?
ribs and chicken and barbecue. I mean, it was
Everything.
a big selection of food. So no one went away hungry. That was a big treat for a lot of folks last year.
Well, good. Peg, you said something about mulligans would be available. And
Yes.
something, a captain's choice format. What is that?
Captain's choice. There's a captain of the team, and you all tee off. Everybody tees off, and then he picks the best ball or the ball he
so
thinks.
you go with the best one.
Yes.
Oh, that sounds like something
Yes.
I might be able to do.
Sure.
Because I'm terrible, so if I've got like 3 other people.
Anybody can do it. You don't have to have a handicap or anything. Just come and enjoy yourself. It's a fun day.
Okay. Well, if folks are interested in playing in the tournament, is there a person that they need to contact?
They can contact Sally Henry,
Mm-hmm.
and her telephone number is 910-721-1460.
Okay, and so they just call Sally and say, I'm interested, and
Yes.
are there forms to fill out, or
yes.
she'll get all that
She'll
information,
get all that
to
information
them?
to them. She
Yes.
sure will.
Okay. Well, we sure have enjoyed having you on the show today, both of you.
Well, thank
you.
Did I
you.
forget anything? Is there anything else you want to tell us before we,
no.
about the foundation or let's hear about that foundation one more time.
Yeah, that it's here to support the community, and the way in which we are able to support the community is with funds, and this is just one of our outreach efforts.
Now, I think there are a couple other events that were going to happen this year, but
Yes.
this one coming up in September is a big one, the golf tournament. And I think there's going to be something in the fall, and we'll have more information on that.
That is
Yes, we
correct.
will.
So great. Well, thanks again for joining us. We hope to see you very soon, and we'll
Yes.
see you at the golf tournament.
Well,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
You're welcome.